Yo, what's up guys, it's RCE, and today I thought I should just explain and summarize the recent allegations against a commentary YouTuber called Creepshow aka Shannon. I'm going to start off with the summarization of slightly less shocking allegations, but as I go deeper into this video, you'll actually be surprised with some of the incredibly transphobic, racist, and just inhuman stuff that Creepshowart has allegedly done. And at the end of the video, we'll look at Creepshow's response. Some people have made videos about it, but most of them are nearly half an hour long because this drama is pretty complex, but I found a way to just not make it too long but summarize it clearly at the same time. So this recent drama came into light after moderators of an online forum called Lolcow revealed Creepshowart's transphobic, racist, and just disgusting posts because she had breached a ton of Lolcow's rules. Now in Lolcow, you can say anything you want about people anonymously, but there are a few rules set in place, and if these rules are broken, then your anonymity will be revoked. And that was why Creepshow's anonymity had got revoked. Some of the rules that Creepshow had broken were ones that said not to act like someone else and promote your own content, because even though users see everyone as anonymous, the website uses cookies, so you can easily identify if you're acting like a big fan of someone, but in the end you are that person. This is actually what Creepshow did. She promoted her content a lot, despite the rules stating many times that you couldn't do this. The fact that she kept breaching the rules led the mods to remove her anonymity and show that she was just Creepshowart. But when people saw her posts, they realized the problem was much worse than just self-promotion. Now, before her anonymity was revoked, she was free to talk crap of whoever she wanted to, and that is exactly what she did. Because if we look at her disturbing post history, we can see that she talked trash about so many YouTubers. She said that Saikuno, literally the kindest and most unproblematic dude in the universe, had the most effed up skin she had ever seen on an Asian man. Like, what has this guy done to you? She then went after people in her own community that she had praised or even collabed with and backstabbed them in various Lolcow posts. She made posts against the YouTuber readytoglare, Corpse Husband and his stans, and an especially messed up one assuming the sexuality of Edwin Costa. This is wrong on so many levels. She also goes after none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Dangelo Wallace, and we all know, especially on this channel, that if you've done that, you've officially taken it too far. This man has made my career, and
you should subscribe to Ripped Chair Entertainment.
Has even sneaked me into Mr. Beast's YouTube Rewind without anyone noticing, but that's a completely different story that I've already talked about in different videos. She said Dangelo is a guy people pretend to like, and then she also went on to say stuff about other problematic content creators such as Tobi, Majestic and Hopeless Peaches, saying that Hopeless Peaches just leeches off and copies other people's content and tries to gain sympathy points. If you think Creepshowart just backstabbing people she had worked with or was good friends with was bad enough, then you're going to be surprised by how much worse these allegations get. On Lolcow, trash-talking people behind their back wasn't the only thing Creepshowart had allegedly enjoyed doing. She also had a particular interest in using pretty offensive slurs. I've already showed you examples where she assumed people's sexuality, which is very messed up, but there were even Lolcow posts where she allegedly used the T slur and another slur I don't even know how to describe, but both of these were highly offensive slurs used against trans people. She even used the R slur and continued to label people as fat, autistic, and ugly. Like, how messed up do you have to be to do this? But like I said before, the deeper we get into this, the worse the allegations become. About a day after Creepshow's post history on Lolcow was revealed, another YouTuber called Artful made a Twitter thread calling her out for some of the most scummy behavior I've ever seen in a drama like this, if it's true. Artful said that Creepshow allegedly knew her even before YouTube, since her ex-boyfriend dated Creepshow after she dated Emily, and they both made Emily's life much harder. Now, according to Emily, Creepshow stalked and doxed her about 8 years to even a decade. That is insane. Emily also adds that Creepshow's actions have got Emily fired from many jobs, and Creepshow used her previous drug addiction and inappropriate pictures and videos of Emily as blackmail against her and her children. She even goes on to say that Creepshow has made her consider taking her life. Now, if this is true, I really hope Emily is feeling better mentally. She then says that Creepshow made fake accounts to trigger Emily and start beef with Creepshow, but said that she had refrained from starting beef multiple times. If we look on the side of Creepshow, it's not really looking up for her because a YouTuber called Truth Sleuth dug up some old tweets by Emily about online stalking, where she says she was stalked for over a decade, and it seems like this person she was referring in this tweet quite a few years ago was probably Creepshowart. There was even a recent tweet I found where she said her heroin action was nearly fatal, so her claim that Creepshowart used her drug addiction against her could be true too. Now, in response to the Lolcow post, Creepshow made a community post saying the person who did the Lolcow posts wasn't her, and in fact it was a person called Amy who had stalked her for 8 years. But now you might realize, after reading Emily's statement, you'll realize that this so-called Amy that Creepshow is talking about is Creepshowart, because Creepshowart most likely stalked Emily for 8 years, and now she's trying to act like this person was not her but a fake person called Amy. Still, none of this is 100% confirmed, and on an Instagram story she even said that she would be taking legal action against Emily Artful. But if these allegations end up being true, not only am I going to be super disappointed as a viewer of her channel, but Creepshow's career is definitely going to be over. But apart from Creepshow's career, this video is also over because that's everything in this confusing drama explained. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section below, and comment Amy if you made it this far. Anyway, like, subscribe for more videos like this, but until the next one, stay safe. See you guys.